Hello, my valuable friends, and welcome back. I'm Tatirik, and today we're going to talk about really wealthy, successful men. And today we're going to learn how to understand the real ballers from fake ballers. Because nowadays, with all the social media, plastic surgeries, fake different designer items, and false printed money, a lot of people can play games and make you think that they're actually a real baller when in fact they are fake baller. By real baller, we mean is a very strong term to say that a man is actually what he is portraying to be, that he actually has the status and the job and the money to impress you and get the lifestyle that you desire. But very often we see the man and we do not understand that actually that's a fake baller, because everything that he does, the way he looks, the way he acts, is showing us that he's a real baller. Now, this is very important for especially very smart women who want to get married successfully with a successful man to have a successful life. And by success, I do not mean only financial stability. That is very important. But success is actually being with somebody who can provide for you, protect you, and ensure that the future of you and your offsprings, your family, your legacy will actually go forward and benefit in a successful manner. Now, very important for us to understand also is that not every woman is going to marry a successful man, not every woman is going to marry a millionaire, and that is fine, because not every woman qualifies to be a wife of a millionaire or a wealthy man. You see, I want to tell you that for you to want to have a wealthy man, before you actually say these things, for you to be able to manifest those things, you have to be the magnet of that wealthy man. You cannot look sloppy, have all redness on your face, hair not washed for 5-7 days, makeup is not done, skin is unhealthy, you don't have a diet, overweight, intellectually very low, don't understand any sense of humor, is not present, do not understand jokes, cannot hold a conversation, do not have any interest in lives, are rude, cursing, smoking, drinking, and alcoholic. That type of a woman, I'm not putting anybody down, I'm just saying facts, okay? I work for police, I'm just saying facts right now. That type of a woman cannot attract a wealthy man. She can sit, meditate, and pray as much as she wants, but she's not doing anything to attract that. You see, money is attracted to money. Successful man is attracted to physically successful woman. Now here I want to tell you that you do not need to have house, car, job, thousands and thousands of savings and be a millionaire to be successful. Then you will meet a successful man. No, in fact, it's opposite. I would say even if you have those things, do not tell them, play them down. Don't show everything you have. Don't tell this is your sports car. Oh, that's my daddy's car. I'm just borrowing it. I really like his car. But when I get married and I have my husband will get this car for me as well. Like, I already know what I like. Isn't that amazing? Do not tell it's your car, because then he might be a fake baller and actually attracted to you because you are projecting that wealth, and he just wants to hop on and take whatever you already have. So before we start, I want to tell you that I also do one-to-one consultations. You can book also online courses that I do about relationship, femininity, dating in general, and understanding the feminine and masculine energy in the relationship, that we have a gender roles, and when we play our gender roles, that's when our relationship actually lasts. Because when we are doing the same job, there is nobody to appreciate. But when we are doing different jobs, we appreciate each other because we are lacking or not doing something that the other party is doing. So if you're always taking a bin, always carrying the heavy things, always fixing everything in the house, protecting me, providing me, I will be naturally more submissive, trusting to you. Submission means trust. I'll be naturally more loyal to you, and I will let you lead and I will follow you, because you do things that I expect you to do as a man. You do things that I do not do as a woman. So number one in here, to understand who is the real baller and who is the fake baller, is to actually have experienced dating wealthy, successful, rich men. You cannot tell fake baller from a real baller just you listen to one video or two videos, you watch few pictures, and you go and say, okay, this is this, this is that. You will be very often mistaken, because very often very, very rich men are not showing off. They are actually hiding their watch in their shirt. They're actually not showing off their assets. You know, they can have a very luxurious car, park very far from the restaurant they're going, and walk like and they came, walking, and you will never know that, oh, that Lamborghini gold one, oh, it's his. You will not know, because really wealthy men are not, they are flashy, but they're not trying to flash. They are flashy by the nature. Everything they wear is expensive. Everything they wear is nice. Everything they wear is a good quality, but it can be just black. Start going out, start dating men, ask them questions. Oh, do you have a property? Do you have this? Where have you been working? What have you been doing? Ask questions. This way you can gain more experience, learn about men, and understand who is the fake baller and who is the real baller. So the first one is gain experience in dating. While dating, go out and date. Dating is very important. The only way you can understand something is actually by going through that. If you see a man that is, you think that he's a real baller, you think that he's successful, but you go on a date with him, you see that with the staff, he doesn't have a good language, he doesn't have any politeness, he doesn't know how to deal with them. So that cannot be a real baller, because real ballers are successful people, and they became successful because they know how to talk with people. They know how to manage people. They know how to communicate with people to make people do what they want. So the first way is to learn and have your own experience. Watch how they're behaving. If they don't know how to communicate with the help, how with the service stuff, then that's not a real baller. Real baller have been around all the time, traveling, going to the meetings, being in hotels and restaurants. He knows how to deal with a servant. He knows how to deal with a doorman. He knows how to tip the waiter. He knows, he has done it a million times, and that's why he's a real baller. As well, also when you are having this experience and you're dating, watch how they are with you, because if they're constantly complaining, oh, this place is too expensive, oh, this dress, what are you wearing, oh, that looks expensive, oh, this bag, that must be expensive, oh, you must have a good job, you must earn a lot. Whenever they're talking with you in a way that it makes you feel that you are more superior than them, that's a fake baller. Because when a man is a real baller, he will never make you feel that he wants anything from you, because he got it. He got it more for himself, he got it more for you, he got it more for your kids, more for everyone more. He has more. That's why he is wealthy. That's why he's rich. He doesn't need anything from you. So number one, actually start gaining experience dating different men. And this is how you're going to learn who is a fake baller and who is a real baller. Now the second way how to determine who is the fake baller and who is a real baller is actually their lifestyle. When you get to know somebody, ask them questions, you can get to know what they like, where they go, what they do. Their lifestyle will actually be the only determining factor for you to understand if it's a fake baller or is a real baller. Now, if we're talking about successful men, is incredibly rare, and to be honest, I haven't really met that a successful man doesn't have a car or has a very old car. He might have a very old car in the sense that it's part of the limited edition collection that costs almost $1 million. Yes, that can be, but he cannot drive simple car as Honda or Ford or Volvo, that are 10-20-year-old, that are against the environmental standards, that are all dusty and crusty and dirty. He can say, I'm the wealthiest man. I will never believe, because men, since they are 14, 15, 16, their eyes are on the cars, because they know they catch women with their cars. And then there is no need to say it's not true, because every guy, when they see a girl and they have a sports car, yes, they do the sound. I'm a girl, I'm a beautiful girl. I go out a lot. I see what men do just to get my attention with their cars. And I'm not talking about some cars. I'm talking about like cars that are one of the kind. I see what they're doing. I see they're trying to get my attention. And yet I stand up and I say, if you would like to talk to me, you need to be a gentleman and come out of the car. So he comes out of the car and I turn with my back. So I'm standing and on the back is his car. It means that you're not impressing me. Now you're alone, naked, standing there. So what are you going to give me? And he's looking at me and then he's looking at his car that is on my back. So I become even more attractive because there are two things in a scenery that he likes, his car and me. Now he's obsessed. You have to know how to trick. That is part of feminine allure, that is part of intelligence, and that is part of you knowing what you want, what you deserve, and how to get what you want. Now, in the second aspect, when we're talking about the lifestyle, as I mentioned, the car is very important. Usually wealthy, successful men have a decent car. And it's very easy to tell if it's theirs or not. Some fake ballers can rent the car. How do you know it's not his car? When you're inside the car, if you do not know the man, do not go in the car. That is not safe. If you're dating him, he might be renting it for a few weeks. It's not very expensive. Nowadays, I have a very good friend of mine. He is very young. I think he's the youngest businessman that I know. He's in his 20s and he has, I'm not exaggerating, 200 luxurious cars and they're all for rent. So he rents, Bugattis, he rents Lamborghinis, he rents Bentleys and Rolls Royce. You can have the pleasure to rent a car from him. I mean, his own car is like out of this world. Like when I first went, I was like, oh, this is a spaceship or what is this? But he's very humble. And he always gives money, just gives money. He just gives money all the time. I'm okay, that's fine. It's just a friend, but he's like, take this, buy this for you, do this. He is so wealthy. When he's a real baller, he gives. He is overwhelmed with his wealth. That's a real baller. But of course he knows me, that's a bit different, and I am not his woman, so I don't take his money. I take my man's money. You need to qualify for me to take your money. Okay, so he has all these luxurious cars, and he said that simple people who worked 9-to-5 jobs, waiters, can rent cars from him. What is that saying to you? That the car is not yet determination of his success. So how to know it's not his car? Very easy. When you get to know him and you're already in that car, the rented car, watch around you. If there are no fingertips, there is nothing there that is spotless, that is not his car. If there are no water bottles, no chewing gums, no nothing tucked in little containers of the car, that is not his car. Fake ballers drive cars they cannot afford. That is not there, and they do not have cars. Real ballers are driving luxurious cars. They are proud of the cars they have. And if one day they're missing their car, oh, I don't have my car today, my brother took my car, I drive this, let me show you the picture. They are proud of their accomplishments. Another way, if we're talking about the lifestyle, is look what they're wearing. It's not only about brands. You can see a little, polo logo. It doesn't need to be very big. But fake ballers wear polo that is written Ralph Lauren. You don't need all these big brands, Fendi in every corner. I am not going to tell which designer has made this dress. It is my personal business. Do you like my dress? Don't you think it's extremely beautiful? It is. It's all gold and it glitters, It's so beautiful. It's a luxurious dress. But I'm not going to tell you what brand it is. I'm not going to buy this dress if it has the brand naming on it. It's a designer dress. But I don't need to tell you my business. You can tell it's expensive. I don't need to tell you. The moment when I need to tell you this is expensive by wearing the name tags on me, all over me, maybe even having tattoos on my skin and on the forehead, that this shirt is Chanel, for example. That's the minute when you understand is a fake baller. A real baller can afford the lifestyle, and clothing is a very simple thing. If you are a real baller, you are a really successful man, you will have everything you need. Your shoes will be expensive, your trousers will be expensive. Nothing will scream a brand. There will be no brand names. They won't be. Trust me. Even look at me, like I wear very beautiful dresses, but have you ever seen me with a dress that says the name of the brand? Do you see me wearing all these, there are now, is very popular, especially, guys buy these shirts that says Louis Vuitton, all big letters from the front and the back. Okay, so what? Maybe it's fake, I don't even know. But I would never trust that. That's a first sign he's a flashy guy. He's a fake baller. Because real baller doesn't need to flash. He is already a flash. You understand? A light. Flashlight. If you're trying to flash, like, look at me, look at me. Look, it says Louis Vuitton here. Look, I've tattooed Chanel on my arm. Look, my fake boots are always saying, everywhere saying Louboutin. I can see it's all fake. I go to those shops. I know their collections. You cannot fool me, okay? I know men's collections, women collections, kids collections, elderly collections, animal collections. I know. I can determine who is fake baller, who is real baller. Why? Because I have experience. Why? Because I do live in that lifestyle. Why? Because I have intelligence. Why? Because I have the expertise. I actually studied those men. So do not come with a joke like that to me, because you will lose my friend and you will embarrass yourself. So this is what we need to understand, is the lifestyle. And the last thing I want to tell you, the way you can determine real baller from a fake baller is in his attitude, is the way they walk. You can see successful men, they have a different walk. Just sit down, go to the banks, go to the expensive areas, posh areas, steakhouses, and watch how really wealthy men walk. Watch them. They walk slowly. They walk very confidently. They do not make noise. Look at these construction workers. Walk like a prince of the universe. Legs like this, not like this, like this. I am not kidding. This is so funny. They walk like this. Look at me. That's a fake baller. Intelligent mind cannot walk destructively like that. Intelligent men cannot walk like that. He will be controlled in his behavior, because all his life he knows how to control, he knows how to be a leader, he leads, he controls. That's why he's successful. Construction worker walks exactly like his life is, like a mess. Confident, shoulders, hands like this. That is not a confident walk, that's a fake baller. Ripped jeans, Armani shirt, and the backpack. It's a construction worker. Now, if you look at this as a real baller, he's not like that. He's not flashy. He doesn't actually wear jeans. He doesn't wear these little boys' clothing. He doesn't really wear these different like shorts in the winter. No, he's wearing actually trousers that are made from the fabric, not plastic. So, fake ballers and real ballers is the attitude, the way they walk, the way they talk. Fake ballers are always louder, always. A successful, intelligent man, he doesn't need to be loud. When he comes, his presence already occupies everybody. Everybody looks at him, everybody respects him. Fake baller, nobody respects him. You will notice these little men walking, trying to be confident. Nobody listens to them. They're saying, I want this table, and the waiter is completely ignoring. They're trying, the waiter, can you come here? Waiter is not coming to them. They're going, the doorman needs to open the door. Doorman looks at them like, no, you're not coming in here. You have to understand, watch how the people are treating that person. If you are not good to understand if he's a fake baller or a real baller, watch how other people are treating him. Because other people might be maybe older than you, more experienced, maybe they work there. Ask any doorman at any hotel, he will tell you a difference between fake baller and a real baller. Why? Because day and night, for 12, 14 hours a day, he's watching those people. He can tell them with their closed eyes by just the sound of the shoes. That's how I am. I can walk, and by the sound of the shoe on my back, I can tell if this is a rich man trying to approach me, come next to me, or poor. Just by the sound of his shoes, by the way he walks, I can determine. Same is with cars. The car can come on there. I can tell you the year. I can tell you approximately which model that is. I can tell you if it's a new car, if it's a sports car. And it's not about just the engine doing the sound, because some very cheap cars have those engine sounds. That's not hard to get. But I can tell because it's, I don't know, I love cars, you will know that about me, but by the way that the wheels are making the sound with the concrete, you can tell if it's a new expensive car or it's an old car. Old cars usually have a little bit like a rusty like this. The new car is more like very it's more slower, it's very like watery, it's very liquidy, it's hard to explain, but try to listen to the cars. You have to become this huge observant, like this researcher. If you want to marry rich, you need to be rich in your mind, in your soul, with your appearance. It's not about buying a designer dress and then walking, oh, I'm rich now. That doesn't make you rich. Just that makes you to lose the rent money. Okay, you need to buy the expensive dress only when you are in abundance. Before buying an expensive dress, make sure that you pay the rent. You have some food in your fridge. And when we are talking about this third aspect, looking at his attitude, is about attitude towards people, the walk, the talk, absolutely. But you will notice that the fake ballers talk about money a lot. Why is that? It is a very interesting psychological trick. When you talk about something, usually that represents only one thing, that you do not have it. You see, I do not need to talk with you. I'm so beautiful. You know, I think I'm so beautiful because I think, I feel, and I'm beautiful, right? That means I lack self-esteem. I actually think I'm not beautiful. And by talking with you about something, I'm trying to convince myself that, oh, I got it. But if I'm actually really beautiful, I will never mention that. It's out of the context, you know. We're not talking about beauty right now. Nobody's asking me if I believe that I'm beautiful. So why would I mention that? I will mention that if I'm lacking it. But if I know who I am, if I know that I'm beautiful, I do not ever go on a date and say, I'm beautiful, right? Do you like this dress? It's beautiful, right? Am I not beautiful? Like, have you seen this beautiful, like, have you ever seen anybody having such a beautiful nails and hair? I never, ever in my life would say that. I go there, killer outfit, high heels always, dress always, hair, nails, makeup, everything done, smelling nice, and like, hi, nice to meet you. And they tell me, you look so beautiful. All I say, thank you so much, you're so nice. That is it. I don't need to tell him I'm beautiful. He's not blind, he can see it. So when a man is talking about money all the time, that's a fake baller. How to understand fake baller from a real baller? They talk about money all the time. You talk about something that you lack. A real baller doesn't talk about money. He knows the value of money. He knows how to make money, and money is important for him. He's not going to discuss that with a lady. He took you on a date. He wants to know you. He's dealing with money every day, talking about money in his work, looking at the money in his account. He's not going to discuss his money with you because it's his status, it's his success, it's his. But fake baller is discussing everything about money. You know what? Do you see that car? I think that car is this much. Oh, you're wearing a dress. How much is this? Where did you get it? Oh, is this real? That question, is that real? That's a first determination that you are dealing with a fake baller. Fake baller. Because the thing is, you see, whatever he's wearing is fake. So he's assuming that whatever you're wearing is fake too. So person judges other people based on how he judges himself. That's what I'm saying. It's his attitude towards people, towards life, towards money. If you go to the restaurant and the man is like, oh, this looks so expensive, and it's like $10 or 10 pounds, how can that be expensive? That's like a drink. So steak for 10 pounds is expensive, or $10? For example, I'm saying, I don't know, I think the steak doesn't have that low price. But whenever they're looking at the menu and they're seeing anything in the world, drink, dessert, or a meal, and they're saying, oh, this is expensive, and it's just a fine normal dining restaurant, 5-star, beautiful dining, fine dining restaurant, that means that man is a fake baller right away. You can cross him from your list. To be honest, I would prefer you to walk away, go to the bar, maybe you will meet somebody else the same night. You're dressed up, so why are you losing your time? Maybe, don't lose your makeup. I always say, in the evening when you go home and you wash your makeup, you're washing money. This all costs money. I'm not going to put this all just, okay, you're a fake baller? Let me go to the bar. Let me see if there are some other people who can approach me. Let me go walk outside a little bit. It's still light. Okay, maybe somebody will approach me. Let me go to this other lounge. Maybe somebody will approach me because you are fake baller. Goodbye. Yeah. I will not even entertain. I will not even entertain. And if you want to be beautiful and attract the right wealthy man and want to be able to see which one is the real baller and which one is the fake baller, you have to also be a real baller yourself. I don't mean to have a business or be a millionaire to marry a millionaire, but your wealth is your looks. Man is judged by his status, by his money, by his success. You are judged by your looks. Your looks is your wealth. So if you want to have money, you need to be money. If you want to attract money, you need to represent yourself as money. So take care of your appearance. So let's summarize one more time how to see the difference between a fake baller and a real baller. Number one, what we need to pay attention is you need to start dating and having your personal experience, which will allow you to determine how the real baller acts and how does a fake baller act. Number two, we discuss actually is not so much about just you having the experience, but also observing, being a researcher and looking at their lifestyles, the cars, the properties, the things they wear, the places they go, the holidays they take, the pictures you see, the phone they carry, everything talks about their lifestyle. So be observant, watch, and you will very easily understand who is faking it, who actually has it. So it's very easy to see, these things if you just pay attention and observe. And lastly, we discussed that to determine who is the real deal and who is the fake one is just to look at their attitude, the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they treat people, and most importantly, the way they treat you and the way they talk about money. That's the biggest deal breaker. If they talk about money too much, it means they don't have it. Because we usually talk about things we want, desire, and do not have. We do not talk about things that we have. I will not sit and say, I'm happy, because I'm happy. I don't need to discuss that with you. If somebody is trying to say 10 times, I'm happy in 1 minute, it means the most unhappiest person is sitting, looking in your eyes. So be observant, be open, do your research, read, and actually go out to experience men. I wish you to meet a successful, wealthy man who is also caring and loving, who can give you the lifestyle you want. But ladies, also take responsibility and take care of your hair, take care of your skin, lose the weight if you need, do it now, exercise, eat wealthy, yes, by the way, eat healthy, be healthy, take care of your condition, sleep. Do the things you need to do as a woman. Nails, hair, makeup is out of negotiation. You have to have it done if you want to attract that caliber of a man. All women around him are doing it, so you cannot be an exception. Take the charge in your life, and I wish you to attract only real ballers, and that is up to you. Money attracts money, so become that money magnet, because you are money. It's in you. You get money because you already radiate it within you. You have the success within you. You just need to be open to the world to magnetize it towards you. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to smile today and enjoy your life.